What's up, YouTube? TopFlightUSA back with another one. Andre, what's up, brother?
I believe that things are on the come and up.
Okay. I see you dripped out today.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The scarf is literally just from one of the homeless people feedings. I was just over there. They were giving Thanksgiving food out, so I was like, that's good. Then I saw what they had in the bins, and I was like, I need none of those. Sorry though, that leopard print reminds me of Cheetah Girls. I was like, Disney Channel was always the rage back in the day, so obviously had to get that.
Man, that jacket you got on is fire.
Yes,
Can you stand up for him one time?
The jacket.
Oh,
the jacket is honestly, it is so, like, my friend Aaron gave it to me. And then obviously even the one underneath is just like, got on them shoes, man, and them socks with it.
Okay.
Like, honestly, I appreciated it so much when he gave me this one. This was for like a cosplay, and I'm like, I can be like 7 different characters with that. Thank you.
Man,
you know?
you're doing your thing today.
Thank you.
All right, man, let's get right into it. How have you been since the last interview?
A lot better based on merit, you know. Like he didn't give me like summations of amazingness, but he did express his reasoning. We went to like church the other day. It was like an event, and I'll tell you something about Baha'i women. Be careful. That woman touches your hand and she's around your age level, you're gonna be like, look, dog, don't come nowhere near me. Don't touch my hand. Don't look at me no weird way, no funny way. And when you see women in public after that, you're probably just bored. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I am not looking at that girl.
Okay.
I will not be going to that club and caring. I'm just gonna go to that club and probably be looking even more cool than I typically do. Because the swag is all there, because you're only channeling, where do my footsteps need to be leading? Probably back to that same woman I want to wife up.
That's
Careful,
right.
guys.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, let's catch the viewers up on the last interview. We talked about your living with your boss.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about your girlfriend. Can you touch in on those 2 topics?
Okay, so yeah, so me and the wife, so to speak, are still on good terms. Okay. I still haven't really beat her. I haven't beat her down in 3 months, so I'm like, we have not bothered to have the relations.
Why is that?
Honestly, I think it's just this, which is, I probably just knew that I was an up and coming shoot who are you, because when I entered this person's house, my boss,
okay.
Like at first it was really just I was living there because he was like, homeless people, cool. Then he didn't want to be paying Beata as much, the nursing company. So I realized I could jump in there, I could swoop in there, I could do that, and then be even more so good here. Like, not only do you like me, and not only did I get food stamps at that time, now I'm based because I get food stamps and I take care of your wife. Right. So then he kicks Beata to the curb, and I'm like, good. Then, like I had told you, he started paying me. He kind of had to fall off there. Like I said, that did happen. But now it's still a matter of, he brought me with him to that church event. And like I said, that girl, she is Persian, and just like, she is purring.
Okay.
But she's like major religious, means that a hand in your hand right before you leave, that means something. She was just about to leave, and she was just like, thank you so much, and nice to meet you. And I'm like, those are movie words, but we will just keep that secretly crisp. And so now, catching up to this, he gave me half of a week's pay the other day, but I also told Sarah, the wifey, nothing. So therefore, I spent all that $500, and it just felt nice to do. So I finally got back into, okay, good, now I can just do something stupid. I spent it on this drink, that freaking beer the other day, or like something that I literally needed. Things that I literally needed and whatnot. So it was like, okay, at least I now don't have to literally feel like, you know, I don't have to feel like that, because I don't want in camaraderie.
Right.
I want to be his comrade. So when he just turns around and says, hey, yo, I sent money to your PayPal, I was like, I didn't even see that. That shit was yesterday. Thanks, man.
How did you feel when he sent you the money, even though it wasn't the whole amount?
Yeah, even though it wasn't the whole amount, I just felt like, okay, so you really are just going through some stuff right now. And then the other day I saw him complaining about like the car insurance and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, probably, right? But then when I looked at the phone, I'm like, never mind. I thought that was how much money was in his account. It was $35.76. I was like, never mind. You got 5 vehicles is not just simple. You know, it's actual white lines, not just highway lines. It's like a little bit of highway line, a little bit of don't touch that stuff unless you wanted to.
Right.
But it's a line that you've got to draw, which is, no, I can't just be giving you 1,000, 5,000. I owe you what? 13,000? You think you're getting that right now?
So
I'll chip in.
Is that you understanding that he has a lot of bills and he has a lot of stuff to take care of?
Yep. That is what that is, because I'm going to tell you, I still got to spend that money every which way that I wanted to. So I was like, even 500 just felt a little too fun, you know?
Yeah.
Even that just felt way too fun, because I was like, Sarah don't know shit. I could just, psh.
Right. So how are y'all relationship, you and your boss? Are y'all still getting along?
Yeah.
Is everything still okay in the household?
Yes, we still get quite a lot along. The other day, we were hanging out, like I said, at that Baha'i meeting, and it was really fun. And like I said, the Baha'i is a really like exclusive type of religious, ceremonial way. It's similar to that Mormons are really strict. Baha'is are not even more strict. It's just when you listen to them talk, you're gonna be like, oh, I accidentally just applauded you.
Right. Okay, can you fill me in? I might sound dumb asking this question, but what is a Baha'i? Is that his religion or his culture or?
Well, Ba, as in Baba. So Ba means energy, and then Hai is yes in Japanese. So it's like energy, yes. And then so basically it's just a religion. Ooh, you ever been to non-denominational churches?
I haven't.
It's like you turn non-denominational church into an actual religion. It's like,
okay,
they're really good people. Their book has a different prophet. It's similar, the Book of Mormon for the Latter-day Saints, and then for the Baha'is, it's the teachings of Abdul Baha, and it's really good. And I'm like, I like it. And so every time that Friday comes around, we have a meeting at 2 p.m. It's really nice, and like I will sit there and I will listen, and then we're writing answers in the workbook, and there are quotes that they use, and it's like they're using like portions of it.
Okay.
When it comes to the Bible, if you don't read that, then you're not gonna be a good Baptist, a good Christian. But for the Book of Baha'i, like as in the Abdul Baha teachings, you can literally just read the quotes. You'll be like, what did you just tell me? You mean to tell me that the cup that we drink from is called death and life? And the cup is where joy comes from, because death is the holder and gifter of enjoyment.
Right. So what is your boss's religion?
It is Baha'i.
Okay, and what is their culture like? What race are they?
Actually, I think it's a very large mixture. I would definitely say I think that it more so came from the Sunni Shiite people, and then they tried to examine it as regular American people. So
Okay.
it's a lot of white, it's a lot of Persian, and that type.
Okay.
So
okay.
Persian people, that's not white, right?
Yeah. All right. Cool, man. So how are you and your wife still doing, or your girlfriend?
We are doing grand, and I will explain this one, which is with my hopefully wife.
Because you mentioned y'all wasn't having sex.
Yes, with hopefully my new wife, which is Hassal, I wouldn't need to be in that mindset, which is let's do this all the time, because she's a very high religion person. So it's like, don't assume that. So I think I'm just practicing for married life.
Okay. Have y'all ever had sex before?
No, me and my current wife. Yeah, no, me and my current girlfriend, because that's all it is. She's my girlfriend. I just call her wifey because I'm being, polite. But the point is, me and my wifey, we've had sex.
So why do you think it was a pause put on it? Like, why do you think it's been so long? Is it because y'all stand with the boss? And she doesn't feel comfortable doing it?
It's a portion of the reasoning. It's a very small portion of the reasoning, because honestly, I'm not going to lie. There are stresses that insert themselves into your life that say, slow down, I live with my mom, I don't want to do this all the time, right? But I'm going to tell you something. No, because he will let us go in that shower anytime we want, and he has an attic. Okay. And I've done it with her in the attic. We've done it in the shower. The shower is right next to his room, but he does not care, because he literally tells people that are couples, if you live here, oh yeah, just save water, get in there at the same time. Oh, nope, we don't care if you do that. I'm sure me and my wife have ever done that. And so, I'm just like...
Why do you think it's been so long?
It's a little bit of gangster, a little bit of me trying to get ready for married life.
Okay.
And then it's a little bit of her just respecting me. You gotta respect that man. Because if you properly whip that trick, if you whoop that trick properly, then she's gonna be like, I don't need it all the time, but I literally do.
Okay.
You get it?
I definitely get that.
I'm sure gangsta motherfuckers out there get that. So yeah.
That's what's up. So how was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, too good, because literally speaking, the day before Thanksgiving, there was a homeless people feeding. I got Thanksgiving food there. And then around the corner, there was another one at Lux.
Okay.
The Lux. I was like, they let you in. You were allowed to sit. The homeless community was allowed to walk up in there and get fed. And it was good Thanksgiving food. And then the next day was obviously the actual Thanksgiving. So then we had 2 turkeys, and I'm just like, dang, and that stuff is still there now.
Oh, man.
And yesterday, which was not Thanksgiving, I got another plate from somebody else. I was walking through the bridge down here, and she's driving by, and she's got her 2 kids in the back and her daughter in the driver's seat, and she looks like she's like 60. She's a nice lady. And she's just like, here you go. Hey, make sure you get him that water and that corn on the cob. And I'm like, cool. Okay. So she gave me that, and I'm just like, thank you so much, madam. And it was in the middle of a really interesting type of walk. So I'm like, I ate Thanksgiving dinner 5 times.
Wow.
That's okay. And I'm about to have more tonight, because obviously I got to eat dinner.
That's right. That's definitely okay. So it's safe to say you was taken care of very good on Thanksgiving.
Greensboro is a little weird with how cool they are. I'm not going to lie.
Have you spoken with your family lately?
Yes. And my mother is doing great. She's in Mount Airy. So she's doing a great wonder for herself. Because I imagine up in the mountains is fun.
Right. That's what's up. Are you planning on visiting her soon, or...
It's not even that it's not up to me to visit her, because I can use the vehicles typically. I mean, and by the way, I literally did forget to mention that. Yeah, he might have only given me $500 in a long while, technically, like 14 weeks. But the point is, I can also kind of just use those vehicles whenever I want, and I smoke cigarettes typically for free. So it's like, you really can't down that, man. I like him.
Right.
So yeah, but I mean, it's possible for me to go visit her. But she also probably already wants to come visit me, because she said, I hope you're doing good, and like I hope we get to see each other soon. And I'm just like, that's good, Mom. Thank you. I can't manage to find the time to do so. Does not mean I don't love her, you know?
Well, honestly, man, you look and you sound better than the last time.
Thank you.
You was a little down on the last interview, just a little bit, but this one, man, you looking great. You're sounding great. And yeah, man, you're looking pretty good, man. So it seems like everything is going well with you right now.
The schizophrenia is also kind of just like broken. It's just like a little crumb. It's like a little crumb. It's just like not even really there. Like my head is so clear. It's a little gregarious. Let's just go with that and stop being so vicious with our words.
Right. We did talk about mental health in the last interview. I believe somebody mentioned that in the comments.
I need to start reading this.
What is your thoughts about that?
I need to start reading the comments so that I can be more specific, but I will express something. Schizophrenia is something that it's really hard to have emotions with. You cannot have schizophrenia and emotions is what anybody will try to teach you. And every person's name is unique. So if you've got MS, if you've got autism, if you are schizoaffective, schizophrenic, if you've got bipolar disorder, you can find a way to be like, no, I'm not, but I am. Even if it's just bipolarity, like that doesn't seem like a big deal. No, remember how to find out who those two parts of you are and just like start ignoring that. Because why? It's not going anywhere. And then you're sitting behind the disease like, little bitch, I dare you. No, right now I do want to be happy. Because every once in a while, anger and sadness are the only two things that schizophrenia does. So it's technically a bipolarity of itself. But I'm going to tell you something. If you just had a really fucked up life, sadness doesn't really do much. And anger never hurts, so that one's harder to do. But here's what you got to do. You find out you're angry. You tell yourself that you weren't angry in a way that makes you agree with yourself. I'm angry about that, but is not the literal sentence, but that is literally the beginning of, yes, I'm angry, but I could have done worse. I could have made this situation worse. And then I'm telling you, then you're just looking at your brain like, little boy, you go live my life for me. I don't even feel like it. Do that for me.
And
to yourself.
If any kids was watching this that might be battling any mental issues, what's your advice for them? What would you tell them right now?
Listen to your parents in a manner where you remember, I do respect that person, but obviously if I were their height, and then you just don't act on the thoughts. By the time you're 14, you'll be like, I will not disrespect that person, but I know how the hell I'm going to express my sentence.
Right.
And then by the time you're an actual adult, you will talk to other adults in ways that will make them be like, why is this 25-year-old person so friendly? I think they want something. But they will have already fallen for it by then. Because you are controlling a disease, means that you turn that disease into like literally that's a fucking whip at that point. Like that's a whip at that point. You whipping that bitch at that point. Your body is a disease. Your brain is your body. So your body is a disease at the end of the day. You go ahead and whip that bitch, you ain't gonna have to do nothing, and your body gonna be sitting here and doing this automatic movement I can't even stop.
Right. That's what's up, bro. In closing, do you have any social media sites, cash outs, if anybody wanted to get in contact with you, donate to you, anything?
Literally speaking, Facebook is really good place to find me because it's phonics ebonics, something like that. Yeah. But the point is, on Instagram, it's really easy to find me. It's T3RU_M1KAM1. So yeah, you can find me pretty easy on Instagram. Okay. I'm trying to remember the Facebook, but it's not important. It is.
And what's your cash app?
My cash app is T3RUM1K1. That's it. It's just two different ways of saying Terumikami. My Instagram is literally Terumikami, and then Terumiki is my cash app. But obviously, with the spellings I mentioned,
that's what's up.
Figure that in.
So if anybody want to get in contact with Andre, man, you're more than welcome to. If you want to donate to this brother, you're more than welcome to.
If you want to, don't hurt yourself. If you give me $1, I'm gonna cry laughing. So don't do more than that if you don't need to, because to be fair, if you give me $10, where can I go? $10 gas money? Thank you.
That's right. We're thankful. All right, man. And I thank you for doing this interview, man. We just wanted to get a quick update with you. We seen you mobbing down the street and swagged out like you are. So we definitely had to get that one on camera, man. You looking good today, brother. All right, man. Thank you for doing the interview. God bless you.
God bless everyone.
All right.